Caitlin Clark just dropped her daily off-season workout, and it's absolutely this is why the WNBA was in big trouble. Caitlin Clark isn't just working out, she's dominating the gym. She's gone from draining threes to flexing serious muscle, turning defenders' worries from her step back to the sheer force she brings in the paint. Some say she's gearing up for the WNBA, while others think she's prepping for a powerlifting meet. At this rate, she might start calling LeBron little bro. One thing's certain: Caitlin isn't just breaking records anymore, she's breaking personal bests. She wasn't able to really assert herself physically, and in fairness, her first matchup was a tough one because her first matchup was against while Angel Reese has been making the most of her off-season vacations, dance challenges, and viral Instagram reels. Caitlin Clark has been on a different mission. She's been in the gym like she has a personal vendetta against every rim in America while Reese perfects her sideline poses. Clark is in full Rocky Balboa mode, grinding non-stop to make sure this season tells a different story. Last year, WNBA players thought they had Caitlin Clark figured out. They pushed her around, tried to knock her off her game, and welcomed her to the league with elbows and body checks. But this time, it's a whole different story. Clark isn't just taking the hits anymore, she's getting ready to dish them out. They're working on a lot of finishes in this video, a lot of finishes at the rim, and maybe some different finishes that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season. Now, Coach KP told me that one of his goals for Caitlin was just to expand her bag, so no matter what defense is thrown at her, she has something for it. Caitlin Clark's off-season workouts have been nothing short of legendary. She's added muscle, sharpened her handles, and extended her range. If she was draining logo threes before, now she's pulling up from the parking lot. The physicality that once rattled her, it's just another part of her daily grind. Her weightlifting sessions look more like UFC training, and she's attacking defensive drills like she's gearing up to put opponents on their own highlight reel. I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every single day. Meanwhile, Angel Reese has been cruising through the off-season like she's on a reality show, living her best life, and honestly, who can blame her? She's got the confidence of someone who thinks she can pick up right where she left off without breaking a sweat. But while Reese has been building her brand off the court, Caitlin Clark has been building her game on it, and it's starting to show. Her first step looks explosive, her release is lightning quick, and her stamina borderline unfair. If last season's physical play was a test Clark spent the summer studying, and now she's got the cheat code. She's looking like a machine built to dismantle defenses, and the players who thought they had an easy game plan last year, they're in for a rude awakening. Stick like in terms of from a great first year to now second year in the league, where you know it's not as new anymore, right? And you sort of know how do you know how the league plays if nothing else? Yes, she is stronger first and foremost, and again, she's got a lot of self-awareness, and she figured that out, right away, like I need to get stronger. I can't get knocked around as much. And so she's done a great job of getting in the weight room and really focusing on her areas that she needs to focus on in terms of strength, in terms of, low center of gravity, time under tension, like all of those things. I think the next step is efficiency, right? Like not. And let's not forget, Caitlin Clark is already carrying that I'm not playing with y'all anymore energy. You can see it in her eyes and her post-practice interviews, even in the way she steps onto the court. She's got that look like she's about to casually drop 40 and then remind reporters, I told y'all Angel Reese might still be talking her talk, but Clark, she's getting ready to walk right past her, literally and figuratively. The fun and games are over. The real challenge begins now, and Clark looks more than ready for it. So while one is out here dancing on TikTok, the other is preparing for war this season. The WNBA isn't just getting Caitlin Clark, they're getting the upgraded battle-ready gym rat edition, and for the defenders lining up to test her again, well, good luck. Even Caitlin Clark couldn't have predicted just how hard the WNBA would try to shake her last season. Sure, she expected challenges, tough defense, physical play, but what she didn't expect, a full-in wrestling match every other game. Chindy Carter straight up trucked her like it was the NFL. No, seriously, Clark had the ball, took one step, and boom, Carter sent her flying like she was testing the laws of physics. And if that wasn't enough, DJ and I Carrington made sure she left the game with a black eye. This is an MMA, but Carrington had Clark looking like she just went 10 rounds in the octagon. And let's not even start on the mind games, side eyes, taunts, sneaky elbows when the refs weren't looking. It felt like the whole league was in on a conspiracy to make her season miserable. Players threw everything at her except a folding chair, and honestly, even that might have been on the table if the refs had looked away long enough in pain after she caught that fingertip in the eye or right around it from Carrington with no whistle. Now there's nothing Indiana can challenge here because no call on the floor was made. Year 2 Caitlin Clark has arrived, and she's different. She's been in the lab, she's stronger, she's bigger, and she's ready for all the nonsense. If year 1 Caitlin was fresh out of college and just trying to survive, year 2 Caitlin is built like she's been eating protein shakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She's got that look, the one that says she wants the smoke. Last year, Chindy Carter tried to body check her. This time, Caitlin's planting her feet like a linebacker. You run into her, you might be the one flying. Instead, Dejanai Carrington trying to throw hands again. Caitlin's coming back with ice in her veins and an even better shooting percentage. It's a wrap. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel.